Good morning or good afternoon. Today we will give you like a 30 to 45 minute warm-up flow. It's aimed to be a morning practice, but you can do it at any point in your day, especially if you've been sitting all day or maybe you're coming off an airplane. It's just meant to get you moving and warming up all the different joints and all the muscles. So I hope you enjoy. We will start today seated, and Sara is demoing all the postures for us today. So come to a cross-legged position with the right shin in front. You can play with flexing your feet. And with your hands resting on your knees, let's take a couple rounds of seated cats and cows. So as you inhale, lift the chest. And then as you exhale, let the back round, drop the head. Inhale to lift the chest, open across the shoulders. Exhale, round, open the back of the shoulder blades. And 2 more rounds. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. 1 more time. Inhale to open. And exhale, round. Good. Inhale to open. This time we'll take it to the circle. So go to the right side, circle back. Inhale left and forward. And circle right and back. Let these feel nice, like you're just moving the spine in a circle over the hips. This is uncomfortable. You could always sit on the edge of a blanket to give yourself a little bit more space. And then next time your chest comes forward, walk your fingertips forward. Good. And we'll play with a couple of pulses here. So inhale to lift, lengthen. Exhale, melt down, press the floor away. Inhale, lengthen forward. And exhale, melt down, press the floor away from you. 1 more time. Inhale to lengthen forward. Exhale, push the floor back. That's it. Just hold for a couple of breaths, noticing how the hips feel this morning or whatever part of the day it is today. Things will always be changing, so it's good to assess how the body feels at any given point when you practice. Stay low to the ground and walk yourself over to the right side, framing the right knee and lengthening the left ribs to the right. And we'll do a couple of pulses. Inhale to lengthen to the right. Exhale, melt into the fold. 1 more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, melt. And keep sliding your right hand further back, right in line with the hip. And then press yourself open into the side bend. Left arm will circle up and over your ear. Wrap the shoulder blade towards your face so the palm faces to the back of the room. And let the neck be relaxed. Press into your right hand so you really lift up in the right side and let the left side expand over the right arch. And with your next inhale, let the left arm bring you up to upright. Good. Relax the arms, stretch the legs forward, give the legs a little shake. And then we'll switch the cross, so left shin will be in front. Hands on your knees, seated cats and cows. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round. Inhale to lengthen and lift. And exhale, scoop your navel in. 2 more rounds, sinking the breath to the motion, letting them be one. 1 more time. Inhale, open across the front. And exhale, round and lean back. Good. This time as you come forward, circle to the left. Go left, round, through back, over to the right. Inhale, forward, left. Circle back and round. Good. 2 more circles, moving at your own pace. Once again, let the breath be the guide for the movement, and let the movement and the breath be together. Next time you come through center, walk the fingertips forward into your fold. We'll take a couple of pulses. So inhale to lengthen, reach the heart forward. As you exhale, melt into the fold and push the floor away from you. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, melt, press the floor back. And 1 more round. Inhale to lengthen and reach. And exhale to melt. That's it. Stay for 2 more breaths. Relaxing in the fold. And then Sara will slowly walk her hands over to the left side. Beautiful. Reach the fingertips to the left and let the right ribs fold over the left knee. Couple breaths. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, melt the right rib to the left. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, melt the right rib. That's it. Move your left hand further back by the hip. And as you inhale, roll your chest open into the side bend. Good. Press into your left hand so the left side waist is expanded and long. And that creates that space on the right side. Wrap the right shoulder blade in towards your nose so the palm faces the back. Relax your ear. That's it. One more breath. Really press into your left hand. And with your next in-breath, let the right arm bring you back upright. And relax the arms. Good. Inhale, let's sweep the arms wide and up. And as you exhale, palms together in prayer and down towards the heart. Inhale, relax the arms, reach up, let this breath feel good. And exhale, palms together down to the heart. One more time, relax your arms, big breath, and expand the lungs. And exhale, palms together down towards the heart. Pause here, close your eyes. If this is the morning, take this moment to set an intention for your day. If it's any other time of day, set an intention for the rest of your afternoon or evening or whatever is coming up next. When you're ready, relax the hands, open the eyes, and let's come forward onto our hands and knees into tabletop. Have your blocks handy, have a blanket handy. If the knees need padding, feel free to pad them with a blanket. And I usually like to stretch my wrists always when I practice, so rotate the palms out wide and turn the fingertips towards the knees, heels of the hands forward. If that's too much, you can do one hand at a time. Make sure the elbows are slightly bent so you're not hyperextending the arms. And then we'll do cats and cows here. So as you inhale, open the chest, let the tail lift. And then exhale, round, scoop your belly up. Inhale, lengthen the chest forward, arch, come into cow pose. And then exhale, round your back, cat pose. Come to neutral, release the hands and switch hands if you're doing one hand at a time. If you're doing both, keep both hands reversed back. And then 2 more rounds. Inhale, cow pose, open the chest. Exhale, round, scoop the navel to your spine. One more time. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, round for cat pose. Beautiful. Come to neutral and release both hands to face forward. Let's step the right foot to the back of the mat. Spin the heel down, lift the right arm up, open the chest, and then send that arm up and over your ear. Good. Let's take a breath in. As you exhale, circle the hand down towards the ground. Reach the arm back. Inhale, up and over, warming up the shoulder. Exhale, circle the arm down. Reach it back. Inhale, up and over your ear. And exhale, circle it down. Reach it back. Inhale, up and over. Pause here. Hug your navel to your spine and let's float the back leg off the mat. Hug your navel to your spine. Draw your tail to your back heel. Flex the back toes, make sure the back leg is alive and awake. Maybe soften the jaw. That's it. One more breath, holding the balance. And then release your hand and knee down to the ground. Good. Inhale, let's arch the spine, cow pose. As you exhale, tuck your toes, hover the knees, and bring the hips back over your heels, chest towards your thighs. And then stretch the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Adjust hands and feet as you need. We'll take a couple of pulses in down dog. Inhale to lift your heels. And exhale, press the heels back down. Inhale to lift the heels. Exhale, press the heels down. One more time. Inhale, lift the heels. And exhale, press the heels down. Tap the knees down. Come back into table. Step your left foot to the back. Press the heel to the ground, left arm high, open the chest, and wrap the left arm up and over your ear. Beautiful. Take a breath in. As you exhale, circle the hand down towards the ground, reach it back, inhale up and over your ear. Exhale, circle it down. Inhale, reach it back, up and over. Exhale, circle down. Inhale, up and over, and pause. Navel to your spine, float the back leg up. Flex the toes, leg is alive. That's it. Draw the tail to your back heel, soften the jaw. Let this feel good. Soften the ribs in. Beautiful. And then circle hands and knee down to the ground, table position. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, tuck your toes, hover the knees, chest to your thighs, hips back, and downward facing dog. Good. And then inhale, let's pulse forward to plank pose. Hold your plank for a moment, and then hover the knees, chest to your thighs, hips back, and up, downward facing dog. 2 more circles like that. Inhale, roll forward, plank, and then hover the knees, chest to your thighs, hips high, down dog. And last time, inhale, plank pose. Hover the knees, chest to your thighs, hips high, downward facing dog. Let's float the right leg up. And take the knee forward, right foot to your right hand, and come into a low lunge. Tap the back knee down. Keep the fingertips tented. Feel free to use your blocks and lengthen the ribs forward. Imagine you could pull your front heel to your back knee so the legs are hugging in as you draw the heart forward. That's it. 1 more breath. And then press into the right foot. Inhale, rise, lift the chest, lift the arms up. As you exhale, cactus, open the arms, let the chest expand. Inhale, circle the hands down, forward, and up. And exhale, cactus, open the arms. Last time, inhale, release. Inhale, sweep forward and up. And exhale, cactus the arms. Good. Relax the hands down to the ground. Tuck your back toes under and walk yourself forward, coming into a wide-legged downward facing dog. So you shifted yourself over to the left. Walk the fingertips as far forward as you can, but keep the hips in line with the heels. So heels are grounded, big toe mounds are grounded. Press into the outer edges of your feet. Keep reaching the tail back as you reach the fingertips forward. Glue the navel up to your spine. And stay for 1 more breath. Walk the hands back under your shoulders, and we'll keep pivoting around to the back of your mat. Take the blocks with you. And then we'll pad the back knee or tap it down. Hands framing the left foot, facing now towards the rear of your mat. Inhale to lengthen forward. Press into your left heel. Imagine you could pull your left heel to the right knee so the legs are hugging in as you reach the heart forward. Soften the jaw. Make sure there's no tension in the neck. And with your next breath in, inhale to rise, reach up. Exhale, cactus, open the arms. Relax your hands. Inhale, sweep forward and up. Exhale, cactus, open the arms. 1 more time, relax the arms. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, cactus, open. Relax your hands down. And tuck your back toes under, and we'll step the back foot to the back of your mat into a forward fold. Hands to your shins. Right away, come halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, pull the chest forward. Imagine cow pose here. And then exhale, fold back down over the legs. Relax your neck. 1 more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Keep your knees soft as you round all the way up to stand. Reach up through the arms. Gaze up at the fingertips and palms together. Back at the heart. Relax your arms. Inhale to reach up. Take a hold of the right wrist and we'll side bend over to the left. Keep tilting the left rib up towards the sky. Good. And then inhale, come back up to center. Change the wrist clasp and we'll side bend over to the right. As we side bend, keep tilting the right rib up. Beautiful. 1 more breath. Inhale, back up to center. And exhale, bow forward, forward fold. Plant your hands, step the right foot and the left foot back into plank pose. For this first round, feel free to tap the knees down. I highly recommend it. Shift the collarbones forward and lower all the way down to your belly. We'll do my favorite shoulder dip. So tent the fingertips wide off the mat, elbows up towards the ceiling. Glue the navel up to your spine so the low back is engaged and the core is protected, the core is engaged and the low back is protected. So pull the chest forward. As you exhale, dip your right shoulder. You can turn to look left. Inhale, forward. Exhale, dip your left shoulder and turn to look right. Let the legs be heavy. Inhale, lengthen forward. Dip the right shoulder, look left. Inhale, lengthen forward. And dip the left shoulder, look right. Inhale, lengthen forward last time. And lower yourself down to the ground. Hands by your ribs. Press yourself back into that knee plank. And then hips to your heels. Hover the knees downward facing down. That's it. Float your left leg high. Bend your left knee and open up the hip. And take a couple of giant hip circles. Just warming up the hip joint on the left side. And then stretch your left leg straight back and step the foot between the hands. That's it. Grab your blocks, frame the front foot. We'll do a couple pulses from lunge into a pyramid variation. So hover the back knee close to the ground, lengthen forward. As you exhale, straighten your left leg, but keep the right knee hovering right off the floor. Inhale, bend into both knees, lengthen forward. As you exhale, straighten the left leg, hover the right knee. One more time. Inhale, bend into both legs, lengthen forward. Exhale, straighten just your left leg, keep the right knee hovering. Beautiful. And then inhale, rebend, and walk yourself down the left side of the mat, pivoting back into our wide-legged fold. Good. Let's take a couple side lunges side to side. So bend into your back knee, straighten the front leg, keep the heel and the toes grounded if you can. And then switch sides, bend into the front knee, straighten the back leg. One more time, bend to the right, and bend to the front. Pivot yourself all the way forward, and lower the back knee. We'll do the lunges here, the lunge pyramid pulses. So inhale to pull the chest forward. As you exhale, straighten the right leg, but keep the left knee hovering. Inhale to bend into both legs, lengthen. Exhale, straighten the right leg, let the left knee hover. Good. One more time, inhale, rebend, lengthen forward. As you exhale, straighten the right leg, left knee hovers. Good. Rebend, step the back foot forward to the front. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale. Knees can be soft as you rise up to stand. Inhale to reach up. And exhale, palms together at the heart. Relax your arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms, lengthen, and let's step left foot and then the right foot into plank pose. Tap the knees down again if you wish. Shift forward and lower all the way down to your belly. Good. Lengthen the arms forward right by your ears. Arms are straight. Lengthen the legs back. Relax the forehead for a moment. Hug your navel to your spine. As you inhale, float just the right leg up and reach it back. Good. And then lower the right leg. Belly's engaged. Inhale, float the left leg up and reach it back. Good. Lower the left leg. Belly's engaged. Inhale, float the right leg. And this time, hover left arm and left chest off the ground. Lower arm and leg. Belly's engaged. Reach the left leg back. Hover right arm and right chest off the ground. And lower. Inhale, right leg, left arm, lift. Exhale, release. Belly's engaged. Inhale, right arm, left leg, lift. And release. One more round. Inhale, right leg, left arm, reach. Belly's engaged. And lower. Belly in, float, right arm, left leg. And lower. Nicely done. Hands by the ribs. Press yourself into a knee plank. Hover the knees, hips over your thighs, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Inhale, the right leg is high. Bend your right knee, open up the hip. And take a couple hip circles on this right side. Let this circles feel good. Warm up the hip joint. When you're ready, stretch the right leg straight back. And we'll draw the knee forward. Step the right foot to your right hand. Pivot the back heel down to the ground. And take the right elbow on top of the right thigh. Press into the elbow. Roll the chest open for side angle lunge. Make sure the right shoulder is relaxing down away from your ear. Good. Hug your belly in and rotate the ribs open towards the ceiling. Keep hugging that top shoulder in towards your nose so the back of your hand faces the back of the space. Press into your right heel, engage the hamstring. That's it. And then on your inhale, rise up, warrior two. Good. Straighten both legs, reach up, take a breath in. Keep the right hip lifted, rotate the right thigh to the right as you sink back into warrior two. Inhale, straighten legs, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. One more round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Inhale, reach up, pause, and reverse triangle. Go up and back. Keep lifting that right hip, creating space in the right joint. Good. Keep that space, come back through center. Keep sending the right hip crease back, lengthening forward, and relax your right hand behind the foot if you're able, maybe on the floor, maybe on your block. You can always rest it on your shin. Keep hugging that right hip back, but press the left thigh into the hip. Hug your navel. Revolve the ribcage open towards the sky. One more breath. Really press down through both feet. And then circle the top arm over your ear, down to the ground. Walk yourself down the left side, wide-legged fold. Take a breath in, come halfway up. And exhale, fold. One more time, come halfway up. This time press into your right hand and sweep the left arm up, open the chest. Stay here for another breath, really press into the bottom hand. And as you exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen the chest forward. Now press into your left hand, float the right arm up, open the chest to the right. Good. Press down to lengthen up in this twist. And then as you exhale, release the hand down and fold. Good. Walk yourself towards the back of your mat and set the legs up for side angle on the second side. So bend into your left knee. You may need to hop the back foot in a little, root into that back heel. Left elbow on the left thigh and roll the chest open and send the top arm up and over your ear. Good. Wrap the top shoulder blade in towards the ribs so the palm can face the back. And then shrug the left shoulder down away from your ear. Beautiful. Keep wrapping the left head back. Keep bending into the knee. Navel to your spine as you revolve the ribs up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Legs are super strong. They're pulling in towards the hips. And then press into your front heel as you rise up, warrior two. Beautiful. Straighten the arms and the legs. Take a breath in. As you exhale, pick the left hip up, roll the left thigh left, and sink back into warrior two. Inhale, straighten the arms and the legs, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, straighten arms and legs, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten arms and legs, reverse triangle, go back. Create more space in the left hip crease. Beautiful. And then keep that space as you come back up through center. Keep wrapping the left hip crease back, reach it back, lengthen forward, and then relax your left hand floor or block. I'll get Sara a block. And feel free to also use your shin. And really keep hugging that left hip crease back. That's it. But press the right thigh back into the hip. Belly to your spine. Revolve the ribcage up. Good. Notice if your left shoulder is overworking and shrugging up towards your ear. That's it. One more breath. Soften the jaw. And spin the top arm over your ear. Down to the ground. Bend into your front knee and step to the back of the mat, coming to the forward fold. Lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Rise up to stand, reach up, grow tall. And exhale, palms together at the heart. Relax your arms, inhale, reach up, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. You're probably feeling warmer now. Halfway lift, plant the palms, right foot and left foot to plank pose. You may feel warm enough to take Chaturanga. If you do, go ahead, take Chaturanga or lower all the way down onto your belly. Upward facing dog, or you can do low cobra today. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Float your left leg high, reach it back. And lower the leg down. Float the right leg high, reach it back. And lower the right leg down. Good. One more time, float the left leg high, reach it back. And step the left foot forward, setting up for warrior one. Pivot the back heel down, pause, press into your back heel and reach the arms forward, and then rise all the way up. Good. Lift the back of your spine all the way up through the crown of the head. Beautiful. Take another breath in. As you exhale, cactus, open the arms. Relax, arms down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus, open. One more time. Relax the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus, open. Good. Interlace the hands at your low back. Open the chest. Hug the shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, bow either inside or you can rest on top of your left knee. Bend into your knee a little deeper, but keep hugging your left hip back. Good. Root firmly into your back foot, especially the outer edge. Relax your neck. Stay for one more breath. And release your hands down to the ground. Walk yourself down the right side of the mat. Okay, take your time setting up your feet so that they're in line with each other. And then let's take the heels in, toes slightly out, bend into your knees, hands on hips, rise up. Beautiful, goddess pose. Relax the arms by your sides, root through the heels, and then let's bring the shoulders up to your ears. Circle them back, down, circle forward and up. And as you exhale, relax them back, down, inhale, up, back, down. Good, and then change the direction. Take the shoulders back, up to your ears, and exhale forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. One more time, back and up. And exhale, forward. Good, reach out the arms wide. Good, as you inhale, roll the palms towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, roll the arms until the palms face the back. Inhale, open the palms up. Exhale, roll the palms back. One more time. Inhale, roll them up. Exhale, roll the palms back. Good. Straighten your legs, reach the arms up, and bring the palms together down to the heart. Pivot to face forward, and we'll do warrior one on the second side. Good. Bend into your front knee. Lengthen the back of the spine. Reach up through the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, cactus, open the arms, press through your back heel, relax your arms, inhale, sweep them forward and up. And exhale, cactus, open the arms. One more time, inhale, reach the arms down, forward, up. Exhale, cactus, open, interlace them at your low back. Wrap the shoulder blades together, open the collarbones, and as you exhale, bow either inside or rest on the front knee. Good. Keep bending into your front leg, but wrap the right hip back. Root firmly against the floor with your back foot. Relax your neck, navel to your spine, and release the hands down to the ground. Good. Spin the back heel up and step the back foot forward, forward fold. Halfway lift to lengthen. Exhale, hold. Rise up to stand, reach up, get long, maybe gaze at the fingertips. And exhale, palms together at the heart. Good. Step your feet together. Let's find balance on the left foot and take the right knee up towards your chest. Keep the hands at the heart. Good. Zip up that left quad up. And then keep hugging your left hip in as you slowly open the right knee out to the right. Good. Keep sending the right hip forward, left hip back. Really nice. Bring that knee back forward. Stay as upright as you can and start to kick your foot back behind you. Keep the spine vertical. Kick the knee any amount further, a little bit more, and then start to circle it to the right and back around to the front. And step the right foot down to the ground. Nicely done. Other side. Root into the right foot, left knee up towards the chest. Find the balance. Beautiful. Zip up the right quad up towards the navel, belly hugs in. And then keep hugging the right hip in as you open the left knee out to the left. That's it. Keep pushing the left hip forward, right hip slightly back. Beautiful. Press the right hip towards the midline. And then bring the knee back to center. Keep your spine upright as you kick the left foot back behind you. Send the knee past the standing leg a little bit more, lengthen up taller, and then start to circle the knee open to the left, bring it all the way back around to the front, and release the leg down. Nicely done. Relax your arms. Inhale, big breath in, reach up. Exhale, bow forward, forward fold. Halfway lift. Step your left foot and right foot to plank pose. Option for Chaturanga, knees or your toes. Upward facing dog or little cobra. Lengthen the chest through the arms. And then exhale back into downward facing dog. Okay, so now we'll come into some restorative stretches and hip openers. So float the right leg high. And take the right knee to your right hand, right foot towards the left hand, setting up for half pigeon. If you'd like a blanket or padding, pad both hips evenly with your blanket, or you can use a beach towel at home. And then once you have the blanket or towel set up, make sure right knee lines up outside the right hip. Lengthen your left leg back as far back as you can. And then even though the left leg is reaching back, hug in. So pull the left hip forward, the right hip back. Stay on tented fingertips. This may be enough, and that's where you stay. If you'd like to do a little more pulsing, take a breath in. As you exhale, bend your elbows wide and melt the heart down. Inhale to press up. Exhale, bend your elbows and melt the heart. One more time. Inhale, rise up, lengthen forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, melt the heart. Inhale, press your way up, and then you can start to walk your fingertips forward, folding forward over the front shin. You decide how low you go. You should feel a good sensation of stretching, but to the point where you can breathe and you can stay in the shape. Keep pulling the left hip forward and hugging the right hip back. And try to find softness. So this is a pose where instead of holding yourself, try to relax. Try to soften. And as you soften, notice if there is a response in the muscles. And the muscles will soften as you soften the whole body. And take a couple more breaths in this shape. If your forehead is on the ground, you can gently circle the forehead side to side. And stay with your long breath. So the breath should be long, smooth, steady, and the breath is what keeps you present in this shape even when there's a lot of sensation going on in your muscles. Let's all take one breath in through the nose and exhale it out the mouth. Good. Slowly press up onto your hands. And take a seat on your right hip. You can move your blanket aside and send your left leg forward. Good. If you'd like to sit on your blanket, open it once and sit just on the edge. Good. And we'll come into Janu Shirshasana. So the left leg will be straight, right knee bent, sole of the foot inside your left leg, and then pivot your chest so that it squares towards your left knee. Good. Move the fingertips forward in front of you, framing your leg. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, bow towards your left knee. We'll do a couple pulses. Inhale, draw yourself forward. And exhale, soften down. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, soften down and hold. You can hold the outer edge of your left foot with the right hand. You can also use a strap or a towel to help. And if you're still upright, just keep working the chest towards your left knee. If the hamstrings feel a little tight, feel free to soften the left knee so you feel the stretch more towards your right low back. This is a really beautiful pose to stretch the right low back, so try to get the stretch towards that part of your body. Stay for another breath. See if you can soften in this shape. And with your next inhale, slowly walk yourself upright. Good. So pivot to the left and come into a straddle shape with your legs. You can still sit on the edge of your blanket and extend the legs out. Make sure your big toes and all your toes and your knees point straight up towards the ceiling. Good. Take a breath and lengthen the spine. As you exhale, start to walk your hands forward and fold. And here you can pause or you can take a few pulses. So inhale, you can lengthen. Exhale, you can soften closer to the ground. Inhale to lengthen, pull the ribs forward. And exhale, soften. And one more time. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, relax yourself down. Good. Stay for 2 breaths. Make sure the legs are still awake. Toes pointing up towards the ceiling, knees towards the ceiling. Soften the neck. Good. With your next inhale, walk yourself up. Use your hands to bring yourself back up. Good. Use your hands to bend the knees. Draw the legs a little closer. And we'll set up for pigeon facing to the back of your mat. So line up your left knee with your left ribs, left toes across to the right side of your mat, and the right leg will be extending back. Grab your blanket again. You can roll it up into a bolster or your beach towel. Set it to support both sides of the hips. Good. Lengthen the right leg back. That's it. Flex your left toes. And even though you have this extension, try to hug the legs back in. So you're pulling the right hip forward, left hip is trying to hug back. Tented fingertips, and stay here for a few breaths, or you can do the pulses. So as you inhale, draw the heart forward. As you exhale, bend your elbows wide and melt the heart towards the ground. Inhale to press yourself back up, lengthen forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, melt the heart towards the ground. One more time, inhale to lift up. And exhale, press the heart down. Good. Lift up. And now walk your hands forward and start to lower yourself closer to the ground. Another version, you can have your elbows on blocks if elbows on the ground is too far down, so that you can find a relaxing shape here. And keep finding that hugging in action. So the right hip is hugging forward, left hip is hugging back. Left toes are still awake and flexing. Beautiful. If the forehead is on the ground, or you can have your forehead on the block, you can gently again rock the forehead side to side, massaging away any tension. And massaging the forehead just helps you to relax more, so you can really let the body relax into this shape. And as you soften the entire body, notice if that helps you to find more space in that left hip. Stay with your long, steady, soothing breath. See if you can soften your back leg, your back calf. Let's take a breath in together through your nose. And side out the mouth. When you're ready, slowly press yourself up. Good. And then once again, sit on your left hip. And you can pivot slightly to the left. And we'll set up for Janurshirshasana on the second side. Good. So have the sole of the left foot inside your right leg. The right leg is extending forward, and you can unroll your blanket or beach towel and make it into a little bolster, a smaller bolster, if you will, under your seat. Good. And then let's rotate the ribs towards the right leg this time. Tented fingertips in front, framing the front leg. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, you're folding towards the right leg. So think about reaching the left ribs to the right. Take a breath in, lengthen forward again. And then exhale, fold. And we'll do that one more time. Inhale, lengthen, reach the chest forward. And exhale to fold. And you can hold the outside edge of the right foot with your left hand. You can use your strap. But keep revolving the left rib towards the right knee. And you're looking for the stretch in your left low back. So if the hamstring is tight and you're feeling it mostly in the hamstring, soften your knee a little bit so that the stretch can move into the low back. Keep hugging the left hip crease towards the back of the space. And keep drawing the left ribs forward towards your right knee. See if you can let go of the head and the neck. Let's stay for one more breath. As you inhale, use your hands, walk yourself upright. And let's turn to the side, facing the side of your mat one more time. And we'll set up for Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet together, knees open wide. You can walk your hips in closer. You can still sit on the edge of your folded blanket. Good. And then you can do a few things here. You can stay seated and just press the feet together, press the knees out wide. You can also lean to one side, let's lean to the right and press the left thigh away from you, stretching the left hip crease. And then you can do that to the other side. Lean into your left hand, press the right thigh away from you, lean into your left hand as you find more space in the right hip crease. And then when you're ready, you can come through center and just fold forward towards your feet. Keep pressing the feet into each other, but let the toes be active. So the toes are actively spreading. And reach out through the knees. So the knees are extending away from the hips. The feet are pressing in. Good. Gently shake your head forward and back. Let's do one more deep breath in through the nose. Let it go out the mouth. And as you inhale, walk yourself upright. Take your hands to the outsides of the knees and bring the knees together. Good. Pivot to face forward on your mat. Move the blanket to the side. Good. And scoot yourself forward so you can roll all the way down onto your back. And we're going to set up for a bridge pose. We'll do a few waving bridges or flowing bridges. So arms and hips will lift up at the same time. So walk your feet in close to your hips, big toes turned in slightly. And then as you inhale, press into your feet, start to lift the hips, the spine. At the same time, start to lift the arms up towards the ceiling, all the way back overhead. Stay here for a breath, lengthening the front of the body. And with your next exhale, wave the spine, arms, and hips all the way back to the ground. As you inhale, press into your feet, lift the hips, low back, middle, upper back, and arms all the way up. Let the arms and spine move in sync. And then as you exhale, slowly lower arms, spine, hips down to the ground. One more time, press into your feet, inhale, roll yourself up, reach the arms back overhead. This time we'll pause and stay for a couple of breaths. Press into your feet and draw your tail towards the knees. Keep reaching the chest towards the chin. That's it. And just feel the length in the front, feel the length from the chest down the ribs to the belly all the way to your knees. Imagine the front of your body getting longer. Keep pressing through the heels, activating the hamstrings, giving the hamstrings a little bit of a workout. Take one more deep breath in. And then as slowly as you can, start to work the spine down, the upper back, the middle back, the low back, the sacrum, the hips, and your arms all the way down. Nicely done. Hug the knees into your chest. Good. And then extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Point flex your toes. Good. Drop the right knee down into your chest. And extend your left leg straight and lower all the way down. So stretching the top of your left hip flexor. Keep reaching the left heel forward, but draw the right knee closer towards your armpit. Good. Soften your jaw. Good. And then let's hover the left leg a few inches off the mat, reach it forward. And then as you exhale, curl head and shoulders up. Good. Stay up and switch the legs. Draw the left knee to your chest, extend your right leg. Draw your navel down, switch your legs. Hug the right knee, extend the left leg. Good, belly's in, breathe. And switch legs. Extend the right leg, belly down, keep the neck relaxed. Switch again, right knee into your chest, left leg is straight, belly in. Good, switch again, left knee into your chest. Let's do one more round. Hug the right knee and extend the left. And hug the left knee and extend the right. Keep the right leg long, lower chest and head down to the ground. And hug the left knee into your chest. We snuck in a little core work, just a tiny bit, to wake you up. Keep drawing the right heel forward and draw the left knee any amount closer towards your armpit. Press forward through your big right toe. That's it. Soften across the top of the right hip. And then bring the right knee back into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And release both feet down to the ground. Good. Let's take the right ankle across your left knee. Flex the toes. And then let the legs fall to the left side. Cactus, open the arms. You can hold your right ankle with your left hand. And then let the chest roll open to the right. You can take your gaze to the right for this gentle spinal twist. But keep reaching the right hip forward away from your shoulders so you're getting a stretch across the right side all the way down into the hip crease. And feel the hip reaching back towards the ground. So you're decongesting the hip crease. The hips get a little bit clogged the more we sit. Can get stuck and sticky in there. So let's breathe some space here with this shape. Take a deep breath through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more time, just like that. Deep breath in. And let the breath come out the mouth. Good. Bring your legs back up to center. Change the cross of the legs. Left ankle across the right knee. Flex your left toes. And then let the legs fall over to the right. Cactus, open the arms, and feel free to hold your left ankle with the right hand. Let the left shoulder blade soften down towards the ground. You can turn your gaze to the left if that's comfortable on your neck. And then keep length, so draw your left hip away from your left shoulder so you're creating more space in that hip. And see if you can bring the left hip closer towards the ground. Again, decongesting the left hip crease as you gently twist in this spinal twist. As we do these restorative stretches, notice the breath getting slower and deeper. And see how your nervous system responds. Is it feeling calmer? Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more breath in through the nose. And exhale, side out the mouth. Bring your legs back to center. Uncross the left ankle. Give yourself one more squeeze. Hug the knees in. Maybe a happy baby pose feels really nice here. You can hold the feet, stretch the feet up towards the ceiling. Hug the knees to your armpits. Good. And when you're ready, stretch yourself out for a Shavasana. Get the legs as long as you like. Maybe take a full body stretch. If you're just waking up, a full body stretch might feel really nice. If this is the beginning of your day, take a brief Shavasana here. Don't linger too long. If this is the middle of your day and you need a nice little break, you can take, a nice 10-minute Shavasana. Hope you enjoyed practicing with us today, and stay tuned for more videos that you can do at home from the comfort of your living room. It's been a pleasure. Namaste.